Hello friends, welcome to KT Research Guidance Bureau. Myself, Dr. Kumudini R. Thakur, would like to say few words for the Bureau. This Bureau is very helpful for various types of students. Moreover, it gives the complete guideline for research students, undergraduate students, postgraduate students, and those who are interested to clear NET, SLAT, or any other competitive exams. So my humble request to you that please subscribe the Bureau, give your comments and favor for the Bureau. Today, I am going to discuss budget and budgetary control. In that one, particularly flexible budget, that is one of the most important area. In previous session, I gave you the guideline about budget and budgetary control. Moreover, I tried to explain you flexible budget with multiple choice questions. Today, I will give you basic examples of flexible budget and will try to explain you. Let's begin with first example. Krishna Company Limited gives you the data. At 80% production capacity, company can produce 50,000 units. For that, particulars are available. Raw material rupees 50 per unit, wages 40% of raw material. You can easily find out. Same way, variable factory overheads, they are 20% of raw material. It is also easy. Fixed factory overheads, they are 100% fixed. Per unit, it is 12.5. So it is 100% fixed. So for every level of capacity, they will remain fixed. Selling overheads, 20% fixed means 80% variable, and per unit 13 rupees are there. Distribution overheads, they are 25% fixed, so 75% variable. Administration overheads, 100% fixed, so it is easy to understand. It will remain same at all level of capacity. From this data, you have to prepare a flexible budget for 50%, 60%, 80% and 100% capacity. Not only this, if company wants to enjoy 20% profit on selling price, that time what will be the selling price that you have to calculate. Now, at 80% production capacity, number of units are 50,000. So easily you can find out for other levels. How we can find out? Let's try to understand. 80% equal to 50,000. So 50% equal to 32,250. At 60%, it is 37,500. Side by side, take a notebook, ball pen, calculator and your brain so that you can understand everything very easily and clearly. At 100% level, it is 62,500 units. This much calculation is basic calculation. Now, if the expenditure is variable, then it is easy to find out, like material and wages. How we can find out total cost? Number of units multiply by per unit cost. So it is easy. Fixed expenditure is also easy. So I will give you the calculation for semi-variable expenditure. In that one, first is selling overheads. Selling overheads, they are 13 rupees per unit. And in that one, 20% is fixed. So obviously 80% is variable. So 80% of 13 rupees equal to 10.4 per unit, it is variable. And what is the treatment for variable expenditure? As good as raw material and wages multiply by number of units. It is easy. And fixed expenditure is 20%. So 20% of 13 rupees comes 2.6 multiply by 50,000. Why we have to multiply by 50,000? Because the data is for 80% capacity. So we have to consider at that level company can produce how many units. Keep in mind only this point. Same way, find out for distribution overheads. It is 7 rupees. Among them, it is 75% variable. Why? Because 25% is fixed. 75% of 7 rupees comes 5.25 and rest of the percentage means 25 is fixed. 25% of 7 rupees comes 1.75 into 50,000. So total distribution fixed overheads comes 87,500. Hope you can understand the calculation very easily. So bifurcate into fixed and variable and then find out variable is how much and fixed is how much, and as per this basic calculation find out the total cost. Now let's try to understand how we can prepare a flexible budget. In that one, for 50%, 60%, 80% and 100% capacity, you have to prepare a budget. At 50%, your units you find out 31,250. For 60%, 37,500. Same way for 80, 50,000 and for 100, 62,500. First of all, consider variable expenses. Variable expenses, among them, first one is material. Per unit 50 rupees. So total expenditure equal to number of units multiplied by 50. So your answer comes for 50%, 15 lakh 62,500. For 60%, 18 lakh 75,000. For 80%, 25 lakhs, and for 100% it is 31 lakh 25,000. Now I will give you 1 minute. Find out for labor. For labor it is rupees 20. So how you can find out? For 50%, 31,250 into 20. Same way for 37,500, 50,000 units and 62,500 units. Now check your answer. It is 6,25,000, 7,50,000, 10 lakhs, 12 lakh 50,000. It is easy to calculate. Third variable expenditure is factory overheads. Factory overheads is rupees 10 per unit. Again I will give you 1 minute. Find out for 31,250 for 60%, 80% and 100%. And tally your answer. Your answer will be 3,12,500, 3,75,000, 5 lakhs and 6,25,000. Now, we find out selling variable expenditure. So, that is how many rupees? It is 10.4. Total is 13 rupees. And right now we are calculating only variable expenses. So we will consider variable expenses. It is 10.4. Same way, find out for all level of capacity. Your answer is 3,25,000, 3,90,000, 5,20,000 and 6,50,000. For distribution also, we bifurcated into variable and fixed. Again, I will give you 1 minute for the calculation. Your variable expense is how many rupees? 5.25. So 5.25 into units. For 50%, 31,250. For 60, same way for 80 and 100%. And tell your answer. Your answer is 1,64,063, 1,96,875, 2,62,500 and 3,28,125. These are your variable expenses. Now do sum total of variable expenses. We are the students of accountancy, so we know how to do sum total. So directly I will give you for 50%, 60%, 80% and 100%. So this is the calculation for variable expenses. Now let's try to understand for fixed expenses. Factory overheads 10% fixed. It is 50,000 and 12.5. So your answer is 6,25,000, 6 lakh, it will remain same for all category. Same way, selling expenditure 1,30,000 for all category. Distribution expenses 87,500 for 60, 80 as well as 100. Administrative 2,50,000 for all production capacity level. So your total cost for 50%, total means variable plus fixed, 40,81,563. For 60%, 46,79,375. For 80%, 58,75,000 and for 100%, 70,625. Now, you want to enjoy 20% profit. So this is your cost. That is 80%. So for 20%, 10,20,391, 11 69,844, then 14,68,750, and for 100% 17,67,656. Now what you have to find out? You have to find out per unit selling price. How we can find out? First, find out total selling price. Total selling price is equal to total cost plus profit. Again, listen me carefully. Selling price is equal to total cost plus profit. For 50%, 40 lakhs 81,563 plus 10 lakhs 20,391 is equal to 51 lakh 1,954. Same way, find out for 60%, 80% and 100%. It is easy. Only you have to understand the logic. And accountancy is a perfect logic. If logic is clear, you can understand everything very easily. Now, question is for per unit selling price. Total sales divide by number of units. Your 50% capacity, your units are 31,250 divided. So you will get per unit selling price 1,63,000.26, 155.98, 146.88 and 141.41. What it indicates? That if company uses 10% production capacity, that time it is beneficial for both, for company as well as for the users. And this way company can survive in the market and can enjoy more profit. Okay, it is clear in your mind. Now, let's try to understand flexible budget with another type of example. In this example, company gave you the data for two different activities at level of 60% and level of 100%. On that basis, you have to prepare a flexible budget for 60%, 80% and 100% level of activity. See the table. There are three columns. One is particular, second is level of activity. In that one, 60%, 100%. First, cost of direct material, direct wages, maintenance, power and fuel, depreciation and insurance. And at 100% capacity, total production is 3000 units. In previous example, semi-variable expenditure, they were easy to find out because how many percentage were fixed, it was given. In this example, it is not given. So we have to find out variable, semi-variable and fixed. When the amount is equal, then it is fixed. Suppose depreciation. At 60% and 100% it is same, means it is fixed. Same way for insurance, 5,000, 5,000, so it is fixed, that is sure. Now variable expenditure. We know variable expenditures, among them material, wages, they are generally 100% variable. Now how to find out? For that, we have to find out production in units at various capacity at 60%, 80% and 100%. In previous example, I explained you how to find out. So it is easy for you to find out. For 60, 80 and 100, I will give you 1 second for that because now you know how to find out it. 100%, it is 3000. So obviously for 60%, 1800 and for 80%, 2400. It is easy. Now the question is for what? Not for fixed or variable, for semi-variable. In previous example, I explained you. But let's try to understand in a simple manner. 60%, 80% and 100% capacity level, you find out number of units 1800, 2400 and 3000. For two levels of activity, the data is available. For direct material, for 60%, 72,000 and for 100%, it is 1,20,000. So we have to check it is variable, semi-variable or fixed. Now if per unit amount is same, then it is variable. So obviously 72,000 by number of units 1800 is equal to 4 rupees. Same way for 100%, 3,20,000 divided by 3000 is equal to rupees 4. It indicates that direct material is 100% variable. Same way, do calculation for other expenses. Another one is wages. Wages 54,000, 90,000. For 60%, your number of units are 1800. So 54,000 by 1800 equal to per unit rupees 3. And for 100% capacity, it is 90,000 by 3000 is equal to rupees 3. So what it indicates that at both level per unit cost is same. It indicates that it is purely variable. And when we prepare the flexible budget, that time how we can find out total cost? Number of units multiply by per unit price. It is easy. So first calculation I explained you. What is about maintenance? At 60% capacity, maintenance is 15,400 and 100% it is 19,000. So find out the difference between percentage. It is 40%. And find out the difference of rupees. It is 3,600. So obviously at 40% it is 3,600. Then at 60% it is 5,400. Means it is variable. Now at 60%, your total expenditure is 15,400. Among them, variable is 5,400. So, 15,400 minus 5,400 is equal to 10,000. That is fixed. So at all level of activity, it will remain same and it is 10,000. Same way, do calculation for power and fuel. So your variable comes 3 rupees and fix will come 8,000 rupees. This is the calculation of maintenance as I explained you earlier. Same way you have to find out. Now let's prepare the budget. You have to prepare a budget at 60%, 80% and 100% capacity. So level of activity plus 1 means particular. So make 4 columns for that. First is variable. As I explained you, so it is easy. At 60% your units are 1800 multiplied by 40. For 80%, 2400 into 40 and 100% 3000 into 40. So you will find the answer. And for 60 and 100 it is given. For direct wages it is 30 rupees. So 60%, 80% and 100% you can find easily. Now for semi-variable expenditure. See, keep in mind, in previous example, we considered total variable expenses in one line. That way also you can solve your sum and this way also you can solve. But why I highlighted the another method? Because it clear in your mind. That is the intention. Otherwise, both methods are right. Semi-variable expenses, among them, maintenance first, 3 rupees variable, 60%, 1800 into 3, 80%, 2400 into 3, and 100%, 3000 into 3, equal to 5400, 7200 and 9000 and fix will remain fixed. Same way power and fuel. It is easy. So no need to explain you in detail. Fixed expenditure will remain fixed at all level. Among them insurance and depreciation. Two expenses are there. One for 5000 rupees and depreciation is for 10,000 rupees. Write down the same amount for all level of activities. So total expense will come. Total expense means total of variable, semi-variable and fixed expenditure. So you can find out per unit price. In this example also you can check if you utilize 60% capacity, then it is more than 95 rupees. For 80%, it is 90.75, means below than 60%. And at 100%, it is only 88. So what is the objective for preparing flexible budget? It indicates you that if you utilize more production capacity, then what is the impact on profit as well as per unit cost. I hope you followed both examples very nicely. Thank you very much for your kind cooperation. And again, I would like to request you that please subscribe the channel because majority of the students till date they have not subscribed. Subscribe the channel, give your comments and favor for the bureau. Thank you very much. So nice of you.